Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lunch with Doug, episode number 213, season 6. Now, this is live from my couch. I am totally reclined here. I couldn't get the lighting to look better any other way, so here you go. Now you can see it, other than it's making my neck look fat. But hey, who cares? I guess if you don't like it, you won't watch, right? Live here on Lunch with Doug. I am Doug. It is lunchtime. Imagine that. Today's episode is brought to you. I've got sponsors here, and I love them for this. Today's episode is brought to you by our friends, Harry Frog Graphics, located at 150 North Commercial Street in fabulous Nevada, Missouri. How about we take a look at one of our other great sponsors, J&R Home Store, located at 118 West Walnut in fabulous Nevada, Missouri. And then let's take a look at our good friends at Gamers Fusion. I love that store. Gamers Fusion, located at 617 East Cherry Street in fabulous Nevada, Missouri. All right, those are our main sponsors of the show for season number 9, and then we have some friends for this episode, so we'd like to thank our friends this episode. Nana Marie's at 121.5 North Main in fabulous Nevada, Missouri. You're going to get sick of hearing that, aren't you? And how about Vape Off The Carry at 102 East Walnut in fabulous, you guessed it, Nevada, Missouri. All right, so as always, I think it's an exciting episode. I'm not sure that you think it's an exciting episode. If you do, let me know. Hit the subscribe, hit a like button, share, all that good stuff. We really appreciate it. I am having trouble speaking like this with my neck back here, because I'm actually laid down. I've never done anything like this, a recording for one thing, let alone a live video. So, Lunch with Doug season 9 is going to go back to our basics, back to where it all started with a live cast, and so that's where we started, and we're going back there here on season 9. We're going to be revisiting a lot of things that have happened in the past. We're going to do those but new, current versions of those things, such as a few years ago, I used to put out a newsletter. I've done lots of different media type things. People ask me, they said the other day, someone actually asked me, why do you do Lunch with Doug? And I thought it was very clear why I do Lunch with Doug, but in case you are wondering, obviously, we have built what I call the Music Exerbia project, which is picked up and is put together. Basically, it has assembled a number of projects that I have done throughout the years, and different efforts, and kind of combined those efforts into one effort, one show, Lunch with Doug. Now, of course, all those efforts are still floating around the leftover, websites and all these kind of things. We try to kind of keep that stuff happening as much as possible, but we needed a funnel to drive it into one thing, Music Exerbia Project, because I started to do a store a few years ago, and that's where Music Exerbia, the name, came about. And at the time that Music Exerbia started, it was picking up where everything else had kind of left off. Though now we don't have a store, but maybe someday we'll have a store. Who knows? But the project, the idea, the movement was to have music, which is what we did in the past mainly, but also focus on music in our community, in our surrounding communities in the area. But then there was always an emphasis on the community. And a lot of times people wonder, they're like, well, why? Excuse me, I keep this thing. They were like, why does Doug care so much? Or where does he fit into all this? He's not a councilman on the city council. He's not a business owner. He's just this guy that he plays guitar and he sings, and he's got these songs that nobody really likes. No, a few of you do. So it was an effort to make a better community, and then, of course, emphasize me, and me being the kind of guy that says, well, if I'm going to try to make my community better for me, I want to help other people out. I want to help other small businesses out by doing that. and actually, believe it or not, got rather good at it and probably more successful on the helping other small businesses out than myself. I kind of took a back seat on it. So, but anyway, it really defines it. The Music Exurbia project really defines it. That music is obviously what I do, and that's my interest. But then Exurbia is the community and the surrounding communities, and those are the two focuses that we're focusing on with Lunch with Doug here on the show. So with that said, I'm going to talk about some live music stuff coming up. Live music stuff coming up in the area, and live music is exciting, and I used to talk a lot more about it. And then, like I said, we got off on the community stuff, which we're not going to disband that, but we want to keep our heart set with, again, music and Exurbia. Music was first always, and so we're going to keep it first, like God intended, or however you want to look at it. But anyway, okay, so coming up tomorrow night, January 24th, Common Ground Coffee House. It's Shane James's birthday. I'm the entertainment. I will be there live at Fort Scott, Kansas. The party begins at 6. I don't know if I'll start playing at 6, but it goes until 8:30. So somewhere shortly thereafter 6, in between 6 and 7, I will start playing some songs, and I will woo you with some talent of a guy and a guitar if you're into that sort of thing and you want some coffee. And like I said, you don't have to know Shane to come, but if you know Shane, come on out. That'll be fun. And happy birthday for him, but it is open to the public as well. So that's what's happening there. Coming up this weekend, there are some things happening. And a little local ear time for you, for those who know me well. Local ear used to be the news zine that was about music. So we'll give it a little praise here, as we mention these things that are going on. Some things that are happening in town, I noticed. Not much happens in a music scene around Nevada, Missouri. But there has been not a disturbance in the force, but there's been something in the force. They have renamed the back bar at the American Legion. The bar used to be in the back at American Legion, and then they remodeled and they moved the bar to the front. And the back room just kind of became a storeroom or whatever, and then they opened it up as a I believe a non-smoking room back there. Now they are opening up a bar in the back as well, as way I understand it. They'll still have everything happening like it always is in the front now, but then they'll have another bar in the back, and they're calling it the Back Door. And they have a show going on there. Imagine that, live music and a grand reopening of the Back Door, the back bar at the Legion, but they're, like I said, they're calling it Back Door. It's got its own Facebook page. That's where I'm getting this information. And they are having, who are they having? I got it wrote down here. It's going to be two bands the same night, because that's how Nevada works. They don't never schedule around anything else. They want to have it all the same day. It's all or nothing, feast or famine around here. So they want to have it January 26th. The J.D. Sumner's Band will be there at 102 East Cherry, I believe is the address there. And the American Legion is what it is, the hall, American Legion Hall, but it's the Back Door Bar. So I don't know if the band's playing where they normally do or whether they're playing in the back. None of these details. I don't know anything. This is not a paid endorsement for them at all. This is just me shouting out to what's going on in music in my community. Saturday night, the Jason Kinney Band will be performing at Roadhouse, on the Roadhouse stage there at 705 North Osage, Nevada, Missouri. I do know a little bit more about what's happening at Roadhouse because I've had some formal communication with them. They send me information via email on their shows and things, so I know that this is what's happening. The band, Jason Kinney, this is some music news for you, now has, they have got the drummer for the Barnstormers, has left Barnstormers, and is now with Jason Kinney. His name is Brian Hall. You guys know him from Fort Scott, Kansas. So that'll be a nice thing there happening with the Jason Kinney Band. So that's going on. Simultaneously, we got two shows this weekend, January 26th in Nevada, Missouri. Imagine that. These things can happen. They do happen. And let's go a little farther down the road. Let's go to Springfield, since all of the Nevada music scene basically moved to Springfield for greener pastures. And those who didn't move to Springfield went to Nashville or Colorado or somewhere like that, and left us all alone up here in good old Nevada. So we have to get, Jason Kenney to come to town. I'm being facetious, I think is the word. All right, January 25th. This will be Friday. The other show is on Saturday night this week. So this is Mood Ring Circus. And why am I talking about Mood Ring Circus? Because it's a local boy by the name of Justin Larkin, who is the singer for that band. Play some guitar with them as well. They have been doing quite nicely. And they were the theme song to our show in the past few seasons, which now we don't have a theme song because we're live. Maybe we'll get one again. But anyway, for now, it's just this. It's me on the couch. Love it, I guess. I don't know. They're playing the Cain's Farewell Show, which is a band there out of Springfield. Troy will be there, and Salt will be there. Those are two other bands from the area at the Outland Ballroom in Springfield, Missouri on January 25th with also our good friends, Mood Ring Circus. So if you are in the Springfield area, I know there's some Springfield viewers, and I know we got some Joplin viewers. I know we got some Webb City viewers. That's all right down your area, guys. If you want to see a good show and a good band, I'll tell you what. I don't know anything about the other bands, but I know that Mood Ring Circus is a great act, and I would definitely pay a cover charge to see them for sure. So, January 25th, Outland Ballroom, Cain's Farewell Show, Troy, Salt, and Mood Ring Circus. So 4 for the price of 1. What a deal. Get out and check that out. All right. I talked about our friends earlier, Vape Off The Carry at 102 East Walnut. And I would invite you to check out, we made a video for them, a little plug, a little commercial-like thing. That's pretty cool. Of course, I think it's cool because I made it. But it is on our Facebook, our Lunch with Doug Facebook, where you're at right now. Go check it out. It's in our videos after this video is done. Go check it out, of course, and get to know what they're doing down at Vape Off The Carry. Because some people were asking me that had seen the shop, and they're like, "Well, how do they sell beer down there at the vape bar off the square? Isn't that an ordinance or something?" And I was like, "No, they don't sell beer. They have a bar in there, and people hang out, and they vape, and they have their vape mods, and they get their flavors, and they one of the things they do down there is they have tasting, and you can do this if you're already a vapor person or if you've never done it before. It's amateur and novice, but it's 20 cents. You pay to get a little taster, and they give you like a little taster, and you can taste the different flavors at 20 cents. You have to pay that. That's some kind of federal law, some kind of federal rule that you have to pay for that. But anyway, 20 cents. I mean, you're not out anything. You get to taste it. If it's something you like, then of course you can purchase the juice right there from them. You can purchase the devices, as they call vape mods. They also have the little sticks, kind of the e-cigarette looking things. They got all that. It's all down there, and it is not making this up. This is factual information. It is the best price on the items. Also, the largest selection in Vernon County. These are facts, not statistics. So there you have it. They have all the name brand stuff, and like I said, they carry the largest stock in the area. So if you want to get down there and check that out, if you're into vaping, that's definitely the place to go. And the staff is very knowledgeable. They've had a number of years of experience in it. Before the store opened, the owner prior worked for other shops, other stores, so has cut her teeth there and knows a lot about the product and can tell you and help you out with that. Now, Nana Marie's is a gift shop. A lot of people ask me, like, what is Nana Marie's? Nana Marie's is a gift shop down there right next to Andy's Barbershop on the square. If you've ever been to the Nevada Square, you've probably seen Andy's Barbershop. He's been there for a good many years. And right next to him, in fact, I believe Andy even owns the building. I think it's part of his building. It's the other half. And there's a little store there, and it's a gift shop. But it's a very unique gift shop. I mean, they've got lots of stuff. They've got some things you'd be surprised at, and they've got great prices. I actually found some electronic adapters down there that I was going to order off of eBay, and they were going to be $10 a piece, and I found them down there for $3. So it's unusual, what you'll find. They have little odds and ends, little electronic items. They have purses. And they have lots of women's jewelry, like necklaces and things, and nice stuff. Not nothing, secondhand or junk. This is all new merchandise, and it's some of it is name brand stuff, and it's good stuff. They have candles, they have colognes, they have lots of paper items like, for school. They have lots of little just odds and ends, like little gifts, like little bracelets and little charm bracelet kind of stuff, that kind of thing. Of course, while you're down there, you do need to pick up my newest album. It is for sale there as well. So they've got some music, not just mine, they have some other music as well. So they've got CDs down there, they've got DVDs, just a lot of things. And one of the things that they really specialize in is the new smart coffee. If you've heard that smart coffee trend, how people are having smart coffee to have energy and to help them lose weight and everything and focus and all this. And they carry that. You can buy it by the cup. In fact, they'll even set you up. You can drink a cup of coffee right there while you're down there, while you're shopping. Or of course you can take it to go. You can buy it by the package and then do it at home or at work or wherever you want to do that. So that's one of the things they have down there that they're pretty proud and pleased to carry. And also, one more shameless plug here, and then I'll move on. They also have some. I hurt my foot a while back. I stepped kind of sideways on it, and they have some lotions and things for that. And they also have bath bars and things that will help relax your muscles and these kind of things. So a lot of cool stuff like that down there as well. And Nana Marie's, 121 and a half North Main, right next to Andy's Barbershop in good old Nevada, Missouri. All right, I'm out. I'm almost out of here. I've been on here way too long. I was going to do short one, but hey, since it's the opening season here to season 9, I guess why not, right? Okay, so let's talk about real fast the LunchWithDoug.com. This is new, not necessarily too new, but probably newer. We bought the website because it just made sense to have LunchWithDoug.com. We also still carry the CommunityFollower.com. They get you to the same place where you can check out our blog. And we're reblogging old videos from past seasons, so something comes up there every day. Sometimes it's written and there's just a picture, but most of the time it's just a relink to one of our past episodes, one of the ones that we think is still kind of relevant and timely. So that will be happening there. And also this is here live on Facebook, but I can't promise you how long the delay will be, but we will be archiving these Facebook episodes. The new season 9 will be archived on YouTube in a very glamorous form, so it'll be pretty, and maybe even edited if there's any mumble jumble or run on stuff. I might fix that a little bit and make it a little better. But anyway, that way, for those of you who like to watch the episodes on YouTube, that'll still be happening. It just will not be simultaneous because we're not that cool just yet. So hang tight. Maybe 2019 might be a great year. All right, moving on. I want to tell you real quickly one of the things that Gamers Fusion has down there. They have the best prices. Now this is for everybody. They do not ship anything via internet, but they have the best prices. We're talking in probably 100-mile radius on games. Any of your used games, you're going to be able to find them cheaper than you could get it on eBay. Like I'm talking a third of the cost. They have great prices. It's a great selection. There's always stuff coming in there. The other day I was in there. They had a classic NES system, video game system. It was I think he had it priced $40, and I saw it on the internet, the same exact thing. And actually, his was probably even better condition. And it was I think they had it priced at $85. Plus, you had to pay shipping on that. So, as you can see, it's a huge savings on these games and stuff. So, they've got DS, Nintendo DS. The other day, they had a Switch game in there. They have Switch games on stock. And occasionally, they do carry some new items. I did notice that they had a vintage NES-style controller for the Wii U that was compatible with that on the shelf, and it was brand new. They also have lots of like kind of accessory type stuff like shirts, the game shirts, and they have carrying cases, a lot of the things themed for different games and stuff. But anyway, it's all very, very good prices, and definitely check them out. And it's worth the drive if you are from out of town and you're a serious gamer, because they do lots of trading. You can get store credit with trading, and they also buy lots of games. So if you have a game, you're looking to get some extra money, your video games, you're not playing them anymore, or you've beat it or whatever, just take it down there and they will buy it from you 90% of the time, because they're always wanting to buy video games. But also, if you're a serious gamer and you want store credit, you can get a little bit more trade value on it. If you get the store credit, you can pick up a new game or something. So that's basically what I know about that. So again, thank you to my sponsors, Gamers Fusion, J&R Home Store, and our good friends at Harry Frog Graphics. They do custom screen printing. In fact, this shirt I got on right here was custom screen printed from them. So they do a great job and all that. So, and again, thank you to our friends for this episode. Those are our season sponsors. And our friends for just this episode, Nana Marie's and Vape Off The Carry. Thank you a lot for supporting the show. Give us a like, give us a share, give us a shout out, and definitely visit our website at www.lunchwithdoug.com. And that site is very mobile friendly, so you can watch that on your telephone if you like that. Everybody watches on their telephone now. I mean, what would we do without our phones, right? Well, and Happy New Year. I haven't had a chance to tell you Happy New Year on Lunch with Doug, so Happy New Year to y'all, and thanks for watching, and I will see you again very soon here on Lunch with Doug. Thank you all for spending your lunchtime with me.